Hello students, in this video we shall learn multiple and submultiple angles. Okay, we find the multiple and submultiple angles of some trigonometric ratios, okay, with the help of modification in compound angle formula only. So far you have seen the compound angle formula like sin of a plus or minus b, cos of a plus or minus b and tan of a plus or minus b. Here I have considered a plus b angle and the ratio for sine, cos and tan and wrote all the formula from compound angles. Okay, with this formula only I am going to derive the multiple angles. Multiple angle means what? If the given angle is A, suppose you would like to find out the trigonometric ratios for 2A, 3A, like that, for sine 2A, sine 3A, cos 2A, cos 3A, they are all called as multiple angles. And if the angle is halved, or if we are going to consider the fraction of the angle, then that is called as submultiple angle. Okay. Now we shall see the trigonometric ratios for multiple angles. Okay. Now you look at this equation. The formula is sin of a plus b is sin a into cos b plus cos a into sin b. Here, in case if a is equal to b, if both the angles are same, then this b is replaced by a. Okay, at that time it becomes sin of a plus a is equal to sin a into cos. B is replaced by a only because a and b are one and the same, plus cos a into sin b is there. I write b is also a only. Now sin of a plus a means there are two a's. Then sin a into cos a, it is cos a into sin a. Commutative property holds good. Sin a into cos a is as same as cos a into sin a means how many terms are there? There are two terms of 2, sin a into cos a. Thus, we have the formula sin 2a is 2 sin a into cos a. Okay. Similarly, from the second formula, I will prove the formula for cos 2a. Okay. In formula 2, in this formula, if a is equal to b, then what happens? Cos of a plus b is there. Here, if I take b is also a only, I replace this b and this b by a and a. Okay, I hope you understood. So, I write cos a into cos b was there, that's also cos a only, minus sin a into sin b, but here since b is equal to a, I write this also as sin a. Cos a into cos a means cos a the whole square minus sin a the whole square. But it is customary to write cos a the whole square as cos square a minus sin square a. Both are one and the same. Okay, this is the second formula which we have derived, because first we have seen sin of 2a is 2 sin a into cos a. Now cos of a plus a means it is cos 2a. Cos 2a is cos square a minus sin square. Suppose if you want the right hand side only in terms of sin, not in terms of cos, at that time I can modify this formula. So how do we modify? We know that cos square a plus sin square a is 1. Suppose you want the answer only in terms of sin, you can write cos square a as 1 minus sin square a. Therefore, equation 2 becomes cos 2a is equal to, this cos square a I replace it by 1 minus sin square a minus, there is sin square a. 1 minus sin square a minus sin square a means 1 minus sin square a minus sin square a. Minus sign, if you take common, we have sin square a plus sin square a. How many sin square a are there? 2 sin square a's are there. So 2 sin square a. In the left hand side what we have? It is cos 2a only. So this is another formula of expressing cos 2a in terms of only sin a. Okay, I hope you understand. Now here you may ask, have proved one formula as cos 2a is cos square a minus sin square a, and another formula is 1 minus 2 sin square a. Also, is it possible to express cos 2a only in terms of cos? Of course, the answer is yes. Because you know cos square a plus sin square a is 1. In this formula only, I can write sin square a as 1 minus cos square a. Therefore, equation 2 becomes cos 2a is equal to, okay, you want the answer in terms of cos a means cos square a, you will keep this as it is, minus of. This sin square a is replaced by 1 minus cos square. When you remove the bracket, what happens? Cos square a minus 1, minus into minus plus cos square a. Okay, how many cos square a's are there? 2 cos square a's are there. 2 cos square a. There is minus 1. It is kept as it is. Okay. Thus, we have proved 3 formula for cos 2a. One is cos 2a is cos square a minus sin square a. Second one we have proved one cos 2a is 1 minus 2 sin square a. Third one we have proved cos 2a is 2 cos square a minus 1. These are very important examples which are helpful in solving the examples on trigonometry in transformation formula and all these things. Okay, I hope you understood. Now, I'll find out the multiple angles for tan. You know, tan of a plus b is tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. Here also, in case if angle A and B are equal, B is equal to A or A is equal to B, at that time tan of left hand side becomes A plus A is equal to tan A plus tan B. B is A means I can write this also as A only. 1 minus tan A into this also tan A only. In the numerator you see tan A plus tan A. How many tan A's are there? 2 tan A's are there. 2 tan A divided by 1 minus. There are 2 tan A's here, but there is multiplication. Tan A into tan A means tan A the whole square. Tan A the whole square, we write it as tan square. This is the formula for tan 2A. Okay. All these formulae are called as multiple angles. Okay. I hope you have understood. Now, what are the formula we have found out? Sin 2a is 2 sin a into cos a. Cos 2a is 2 cos square a minus 1. Cos 2a is 1 minus 2 sin square a. Or cos 2a is cos square a minus sin square a. And one more we have found out. Tan 2a is 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square. Using this, let me find out if the angle is 3a instead of 2a. That we write to express the trigonometric ratios of 3a in terms of a. Okay. First one. I want the trigonometric ratios for 3a means first let me find out sin 3a. Next cos 3a, tan 3a like that. Sin 3a. Okay. You know the formula for compound angles and there is a sin 3a here. Without loss of generality, 3a you can write it as a plus 2a or 2a plus a like that. A plus 2a. Now, how does this look like? Sin of a plus b, sin of alpha plus beta like that. Okay, what is the formula? You know, sin a into cos 2a plus cos a into sin 2a. You know the formula from compound angles. From compound angles formula. Okay. Now, sin 3a is equal to we want. Let me write the answer only in terms of a. This 2a should be avoided. Okay, you know the formula for sine 2a in terms of a as sine 2a as 2 sin a, cos 2a. Here I have sine here means I want all the answers in terms of sine only. So I make use of the formula for cos 2a in terms of sine, this one. Okay, I use these two formula here and then simplify to get the formula for sine 3a. Sine a into what I can write for cos 2a? It is 1 minus 2 sine square a. It is my preference to take 1 minus 2 sine square a because I want to express sine 3a only in terms of sine. That's why I have not used these two formula. Okay, then plus there is cos a here. Then sine 2a is what? You know sine 2a is 2 sine a into cos a. Now remove the bracket. Sine a into 1, it is sine a minus 2. Sine square a is there and one more sine a is there. So it is sine cube a. Okay, sine a the whole square into sine a the whole cube. It is sine cube a plus 2 multiply sine a into cos square a. Just now I told I want the answer only in terms of sine and then that to a. All the angles are a's. But there is a cos square a here. This should also be written in terms of sine. You know the trigonometric identity. Sine square a plus cos square a is 1 means cos square a can be 1 minus sine square a. So I will substitute in place of cos square a as 1 minus sine square a in this formula. Sine a, this minus 2 sine cube a plus 2 into sine a. I keep it as it is. This cos square a can be 1 minus sine square a. Sine a minus 2 sine cube a plus multiply 2 sine a minus 2 sine a into sine square a. Sine a into sine a the whole square. Totally it is sine a the whole cube. That is sine cube a. Now you look at there is one sine a plus there are two sine a's. So I can write all together there are 3 sine a's minus 2 sine cube a minus 2 sine cube a. Totally there are minus 4 sine cube a. Thus we have proved sine 3a is 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a. Okay? I hope you understood. Similarly, I will find the formula for cos 3a. We express cos 3a in terms of a. Okay, that too the right hand side is only in terms of cos. Again, I write cos 3a as cos of a plus 2a. According to compound angle formula, how I can expand this? Cos of a plus b. Cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, but in place of b I have 2a. So I write it as cos a into cos 2a minus. Wherever there is cos and there is plus sign means I should write negative sign. Minus sin a into sin 2a. Okay. Cos a into. Similar to the previous proof. Cos 2a, and I have to answer only in terms of cos, means I will make use of the formula for cos 2a, which is only in terms of cos. This is the formula. This one. So I write cos 2a as 2 cos square a minus 1 minus sin a. It is unavoidable. For the time being I will keep it as it is. This sin 2a. So far we have only one formula for sin 2a. It is 2 sin a into cos a. I will keep it as it is. Now expand. 2 cos cube a minus cos a minus 2 multiply sin a into sin a. It is sin square a and then into cos a is there. 2 cos cube a minus cos a minus 2. Okay, 2 cos a. Okay, as I told you, the answer should be in terms of cos, means I have here sin square a. This is expressible in terms of cos square a as sin square a is 1 minus, yes, cos square. Now you remove the bracket and simplify. 2 cos cube A minus cos A minus 2 cos A. 2 cos A is multiplied over minus. Then minus into minus, it becomes plus 2 cos A into cos square A. It is cos A the whole cube, that I write it as cos cube A. So 2 cos cube A plus 2 cos cube A. How many cos cube A's are there? 4 cos cube A's are there. Minus cos A minus 2 cos A. How many cos A's? Minus 3 cos A's. Because both are of negative sign. Minus means I have to add them and put the negative sign. So cos 3A is 4 cos cube A minus 3 cos A. This is how we find the formula for sin 3A and cos 3A. I hope you have understood. In the next video lecture, we shall see the some more formula for tan 3A and cot 3A.